Hi, all. Welcome back to Literature Talks. Today, let's talk about the poem The Sleeping Fool, which has been written by Sunidhi Namjoshi. So, let's see who is Sunidhi Namjoshi. Sunidhi Namjoshi, she is an Indian writer who worked as an IAS officer. Okay, she was born and brought up in India and she worked here. Later, she migrated to England. In her works, she questions the stereotypical notions and concepts of racism, sexism, and homophobia. These are the major subjects that she discusses in her writings. Okay, and she has been influenced by the writings of Kate Millett, Adrienne Rich, and Virginia Woolf, the greatest feminist thinkers. You might have known about them. Okay, and concerning Sundhi Namjoshi, her major works are Cyclone in Pakistan, Feminist Fables, The Authentic Lie, The Boy and Dragon Stories. Okay, so just have an idea about Sundhi Namjoshi, and now let's move on to the poem. Okay, so before we go to the poem, let's have an idea about this painting. The poem The Sleeping Fool has been influenced by this particular painting by the English painter Cecil Collins. Okay, so Sunidhi Namjoshi, she was inspired by this painting when she wrote the poem The Sleeping Fool. So just look at the picture, the painting. Okay, in the painting, you could see a woman and a man. A man is sleeping there, and a woman is sitting there. She's a bride. Okay, so this particular poem, The Sleeping Fool, it has been included in the collection The Authentic Lie. Okay, and the major themes that the poem discusses are stereotypical notions of an ideal woman and lack of understanding in relationships. And now let's move on to the poem. The Sleeping Fool. So the title itself is very significant. The Sleeping Fool. Here it is a man who has been mentioned as the Sleeping Fool. The dreamer absconds with his dream, props a stone bride beside a stream. So here in this poem, the dreamer is the man and the dream is the woman. Okay. So the man, he absconds with his dream. He took away his dream. He elopes with the woman. Okay. He takes away his bride and he props a stone bride beside a stream. He makes her sit beside a stream. Okay, let's look at the line. You could see that the bride has been mentioned as a stone bride. Okay, what is the speciality of a stone? Usually, it doesn't have a soul or it doesn't have any emotion, right? So, likewise, in this poem, the bride is a stone bride. She's not expressing her emotion, she is sitting like a stone. Okay, she's sitting like a soulless person. Okay, then going to the next line, where he washes, baths, and gathers daisies. These she refuses, he cannot place. So he does many things to make her happy. He washes, he baths, and he gathers daisies for her. He gathers flowers for her. But she refuses all these things and he cannot please her. He does many things, but he cannot make her happy. So he runs, scampers, leaps, and weeps. He recites his verses. She keeps her pure silence, her chaste repose. Then he does many other things like he runs, he scampers. Scamper is also the same meaning. And he leaps and weeps. Okay, he cries and he jumps and he does many such things. He recites his verses. He sings. Okay, but she keeps her pure silence. Whatever he does to make her happy was in vain. Okay, she was not at all happy. She was not smiling to him. So he does all these things in vain. She was in a kind of resting state. So he lost his control. So he screams, "What do you want?" He has done all these things. Even then, she was not happy. So he screams, "What do you want?" That which will not grant, to be, not seem to be the dreamer, not the dream. So she replies, I want something which you will not grant. Okay, I want something which you will not grant. To be myself. I want to be myself. Not seem to be. I don't want to live to others' expectation. Okay, I want to be myself. I want to be the dreamer, not the dream. Okay, so that was the reply of the woman. I want to be myself. I want to have an identity. I want to express my identity. I don't want to be the perfect daughter in law. I don't want to be the perfect wife. I don't want to be the mother. I don't want to live up to the expectation of the society. Instead, I want to be myself. Give me my identity. Help me to express my identity. I want to be the dreamer. I don't want to be the dream of others. I want to be the one who see or goes after the dream. Okay, I want to be the dreamer. I don't want to be the dream of others. So that was a reply given by the bride to the man. So that's all about the poem. Here I have given you a summarized version of the poem, so you could see two paragraphs that will be helpful to you. So just go through the poem and comment me if you have any doubts. Thank you.